Hello students, good morning. Welcome back to the class. Today also we are going to see about chapter 8 decimals part 5. In previous class we have discussed decimal subtraction. Shall we recall now? First one 18.5 minus 6.79. First step you have to check the decimal places. 18.5 having one decimal place, 6.79 having two decimal place. First you have to convert the unlike decimal into like decimal. So 18.5, I am not having the 100th place, so I am going to add 0 in 100th place. Next 6.79. 6 is in your ones place. Keep decimal point, then 7, 9. Now we are going to do subtraction. Borrow concept. So 10 minus 9 is 1. This is 4. Again you will make this as 14. 14 minus 7 is 7. This is 7. So 7 minus 6 is 1. Next 1. So answer is 11.71. 18.5 minus 6.79, which is equal to 11.71. Next, subtract rupees 18.25 from rupees 20.75. What is the meaning of this statement? From 20.75, we are going to subtract 18.25. Check the decimal places. Both are like decimals, so directly you can do the subtraction. 20.75. Next, from this you are going to subtract 18.25. Subtract now. 5 minus 5, 0. 7 minus 2 is 5. Keep decimal point. Next 0. So you have to get borrow from 2. So 10. 10 minus 8 is 2. Here this is 1, right? So 1 minus 1 is 0. Your answer is 2.50. If you subtract 18.25 from 20.75, you will get answer as 2 rupees 50 paise. Now we are going to discuss some word problems based on decimal subtraction. First one, Raju bought a book for rupees 35.65. He gave rupees 50 to the shopkeeper. How much money did he get back from the shopkeeper? Now you are going to find the balance amount. How much money he gave to the shopkeeper? 50 rupees, right? From this 50 rupees, if you subtract the cost of your book, 35 rupees 65 paise, means you will get the balance amount. Shall we do now? First you have to write the given datas. Money given to the shopkeeper is 50 rupees. Then price of your book is 35 rupees 65 paise. First, now we are going to subtract, right? So from how much money he gave to the shopkeeper, this is 50 rupees, right? From this 50 rupees, if you subtract the cost of your book as 35 rupees 65 paise. If you subtract means you will get the answer. Shall we do? Yes, this is 10. So 10 minus 5 is 5. Borrow concept. So this is 9. 9 minus 6 is 3. This become 9. So 9 minus 5 is 4. This become 4. So 4 minus 3 is 1. So answer is 14.35. Raju get back from the shopkeeper is 14.35 paise, which means 14 rupees 35 paise. Next, Akash bought vegetables weighing 10 kg. Out of this, 3 kg 500 gram is onions, 2 kg 75 gram is tomatoes, and the rest is potatoes. What is the weight of the potatoes? First, the total weight of the vegetable is 10 kg, right? First you have to find the weight of tomatoes and onions. Then you have to subtract the weight of tomato and onions from the total weight from 10 kg. First you have to write the given datas. The total weight of vegetable is 10 kg. You have to convert into decimal. 10.75 kg. Then now we are going to find the weight of onions. Weight of onion is 3 kg 500 gram. Now we are going to convert this gram into kilogram. Already in unit conversion you have studied how to convert gram to kilogram. 1 gram equal to 1 by 1000 kilogram. Here you are having 500 gram, right? So 3 kg plus 500 grams means 500 divided by 1000, which is equal to 3.500 kg kilograms. Next one, weight of tomatoes. Likewise, you have to find the weight of tomatoes. You will get answer as 2.075 kilogram. Now you are going to find the weight of potatoes. From the total weight, you are going to subtract the weight of onions and weight of tomatoes. First, I have to find the weight of onion and tomatoes. Weight of onion is 3.500 kilogram. Then weight of tomato is 2.075 kilograms. Now we are going to add these two. So 0 plus 5 is 5, 0 plus 7 is 7, 5 plus 0 is 5, keep decimal point, then 3 plus 2 is 5. The weight of onion and tomato is 5 kg 5.575 kilograms. Now we are going to subtract this from total weight. The total weight is 10 kg, right? So from this 10 kg, you are going to subtract the weight of onion and tomatoes. 5.575. Now we are going to subtract, borrow concept. So this is 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. This is 9. 9 minus 7 is 2. This become 9. So 9 minus 5 is 4. This become 9. So 9 minus 5 is 4. So the weight of potato is 4.425 kilograms. In our previous lesson, we represented fractions on number line, right? Now, let's learn how to represent decimal on number line. Now, we are going to draw number line for 1 by 4, 1 by 2, 3 by 4 and 1. Check, these are all fractions, right? First, you have to convert this fraction into decimal. Already you have studied how to convert fraction to decimals. Check the denominators. The denominators are not a multiple of 10. Then you have to divide the numerator by the denominator. For 1 by 4, you will get answer as 0.25. For 3 by 4, your answer is 0.75. For 1 by 2, your answer is 0.5. 1, which is equal to 1, right? Let's draw number line. Yes. First, we have to draw one line with the use of scale and pencil. Then you have to mark 0 first. Check the decimals 0.25, 0.75 and 0.5 and 1, right? So these decimals lies in between 0 to 1. So you have to draw number line from 0 to 1. First you have to mark 0, right? Next, from 0 to 1 you have to divide into 10 equal parts. From 0.1 to 0.9. First 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9 and this is your 1. Next, we are going to mark the decimal numbers. First one 0.25. Check the whole part is 0, right? Next 0.2. Next is 2, right? So the 0.25 lies in between 0.2 and 0.3. This is your 0.1, 0.2, this is your 0.3, right? 0.3 and this is your 0.2. So 0.25 lies in between 0.2 and 0.3. So this is your 0.25. Next 0.75. So 0.75 lies in between 0.7 and 0.8. 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6 and this is your 0.7 and this is your 0.8. So 0.75 lies in between 0.7 and 0.8, right? Next 0.5. This is your 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4 and this is your 0.5. 0.5. Next 1. This is your 1. Yes, like this you have to represent decimal numbers on number line. This is the number line for 1 by 4, 1 by 2, 3 by 4 and 1. Already I have explained you, right? 1 by 4 which is equal to the decimal number 0.25 and 1 by 2 which is equal to 0.5 and 3 by 4 which is equal to 0.75 and 1 is equal to 1. 0.25, 0.5, 0.75 and 1. These four decimal numbers lies in between 0 to 1. So you have to divide from 0 to 1 into 10 equal parts. 0.25 lies in between 0.2 and 0.3. 0.5 already having, right? Then 0.75 it lies in between 0.7 and 0.8. Then 1 which is equal to 10 by 10, right? Like this you have to represent decimal numbers on number line. Now you are going to draw number line for 0.8, 5.1, 2.6 and 4. Check these decimal numbers 0.8, 5.1, 2.6 and 4. These four decimal numbers are lies in between 0 to 6, right? Yes. So you have to draw the number line for from 0 to 6. First draw 0. You are having 0.8. So you have to divide from 0 to 1 into 10 equal parts. Your 8th line is your 0.8. Next, do you have anything in 1.1 like that? No. So directly after 1 you can draw number 2. Next you are having 2.6, right? So 2.6 lies in between 2 and 3. So in between 2 and 3 you have to divide into 10 equal parts. Your 6th line is your 2.6. Next you are not having any decimal numbers in 3 point something, right? So after 3 directly you can draw number 4. 4 you are having, so directly you can mark 4. Next you are having 5.1. So from 4 to 5 no need to divide into 10 equal parts. After 4 directly you can draw 5. Next we are having 5.1. 5.1 lies in between 5 and 6, right? Yes. So from 5 to 6 you have to divide into 10 equal parts. Your first line after 5 you are having 5.1. Like this you have to draw number line. That's it, students. We have completed decimal chapters, and for homework take page number 182 in your NCERT math book, exercise number 8.6, question number 4, 5 and 6. These three sums you have to do in your math homework notebook. These three board problems are based on decimal subtraction. Eat healthy, stay at home and be safe. Thank you.